Okay, as time goes on, these are going to get easier to deal with. But right now, it's going to be what some people consider to be very busy work. But I want to point out, over time, these will be very easy to deal with. But right now, we're not at that stage yet. We haven't exercised enough. So what I want to do is I want to write down the x plus 4 cubed. And that means x plus 4 times x plus 4 times x plus 4. Well, I'm going to write it as x plus 4, and then I'm going to expand the x plus 4 times x plus 4. That gives me x squared plus 8x plus 16. Keep going. What do you get? X cubed plus 8x squared plus 16x plus 4x squared plus 32x plus 64. Well, I'm going to write that down over here now. What do you get? It's tough. X cubed plus 8. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I should add this together before I do that. X cubed plus 12x squared plus 48x plus 64. Let me just get my eraser out. And I'll write it down for you. Plus 12x squared plus 48x plus 64. Let me get my eraser out because I really, I need room. I'm just checking. That's all I'm doing. So what's the next thing you're going to do? You're going to do x minus 4 cubed. X minus 4, x minus 4. Well, I'm going to write that down for you. What's that going to be? X minus 4. And, I'm expanding this over here. That's going to be x squared minus 8x plus 16. And it's going to look very similar to the other one. I guarantee you that. So what do you get over there? X cubed minus 8x squared plus 16x minus 4x squared plus 32x minus 64. And combine it together. You get x cubed minus 12x squared plus 48x minus 64. But what do you have to do? And this is where a lot of students really do mess up. It's a subtraction department. And I got to subtract that. And I'll write that down for you. So it's going to be minus x cubed plus 12x squared minus 48x plus 64. By the way, we're just doing this now. We'll go the other side later. I just want to see if I can get this. All right, so what I want to claim over here, looking at it, a lot of things do disappear. For example, the cubes disappear. All right? And that's a good thing. What else disappears? The linear term disappears. So what are you left off with then? Something pretty simple, by the way. You got this and you got this, which gives you this. And 64 and 64 gives you this. Right, so I'm going to say I definitely was able to do the left-hand side. Right, now I'm going to start to erase. And again, I'm working as if I were studying the material. I got to do the right side now. And I'm hoping it's going to be really easy for me to do. Right, the right side. What do you see? 2. And then I got to expand this. I'm expanding this over here. What does that give you? 12x squared plus 3x minus 8x minus 2. 2 times 12x squared is 24x squared. Now, if I combine those two terms there, it's minus 5x. And 2 times minus 5x is minus 10x. And then we get minus 4. Do I see that here? I sure do. I see the 24x squared minus 10x minus 4. I'm done with that. And again, I'm trying to understand how to move forward. Right, so the next thing is how to get the next line. Well, let me write down what I did. 24x squared plus 128 equals 24x squared minus 10x minus 4. Well, again, I'm not going to say I get exactly what they have there, but I'm going to go for it. Right? So someone says, what are you going to do? Well, this is what I would have done. I would have, let me think, take 24x squared from both sides. And I would add 4 to both sides. And if you were to do that, I want to put down what you get. You're going to get whoops, I'm going to put the black ink. You would get 132 equals minus 10x. Now someone says, oh no, they got something written over there differently. Well, let's not worry about that. All right, maybe I did something different. What I'm going to do now is divide both sides by the variable's numerical coefficient. And what would that give you? That would give you minus 132 over 10 is equal to x. And if you were to reduce that by dividing by 2, you would get minus 66 over 5. By the way, I know they wrote a decimal down over there. You don't have to do that. Now someone says, what's this all about over here? Well, you could take the 132 equals minus 10x, and what you could do instead is whoops, sorry about that. You could add 10x to both sides and subtract 132 from both sides. And what do you get? 10x equals minus 132. That's how that came about over there. A little different, but same answer, all right? So I'm going to say done. We're done. And what do you mean by done? We got the answer that's in the key. Can you check it? If you want, you can check it. I'm not going to check it, though. Thank you for paying attention, though.